Okay, morning everyone. So this morning we are looking at in chemistry we'll be looking at naming of organic compounds. So let me on my video. So I'll be teaching you naming of organic compounds. Naming of organic compounds. I'll just give you the steps. Then we'll take like 3-4 questions. Then I'll give you assignment on that. I'm recording this class. So for those that are not in class, naming of organic compounds. Now, what are the steps? Steps in naming organic compounds. Step number 1 is to identify the longest continuous carbon chain. Identify the longest continuous carbon chain. So when you are giving an organic compound, to name them, you have to first identify the longest continuous carbon chain. Step number 2 is name the carbon atom. Name the carbon atom from the end by giving the smallest number. By giving the smallest number to the substituent and functional group. To the substituent and functional groups. To the substituent and functional groups. Step number 3. Now, I'm going to explain to you what we mean by substituent and functional groups now. Step number 3, if the same substituent, or functional groups, appears more than once, use prefixes like di. Di means 2, tri means 3, tetra means 4, penta is 5, and so on and so forth. Penta is 5, hexa 6, remember your hexagon, nonagon, so we use this like that. Step number 4 is what is the step number 4 now? Now give me 1, 2, 3. Step number 4, yes. Arrange the substituent or functional groups in alphabetical order. Arrange the substituent or functional groups in alphabetical order. Now, what you know the meaning of alphabetical order? That means A come before B, B come before C, and so on and so forth. So arrange the substituent or functional groups in alphabetical order. Now, let's begin with alkanes. We are going to name some alkanes now. We are going to apply this rule. Alkanes are the first members of the organic compounds. The general formula for alkane is CnH2n plus 2. So, each organic compound, they are named with some Greek words like met. Met stands for one. Met is one. Then et is two. Prop is three. Boot is four. Pent is five. This applies to all organic compounds, not just alkane. S is six. Then about seven now. Et is seven. Then oct is eight. Non is nine. And dec is what? 10. Thank you. So if we are looking at this is what we call the parent name. Their parent name. Just like when we say your name is Ayomide Emmanuel. Ayomide could be your first name. Emmanuel is your surname. So Emmanuel is your parent name. So Ayomide is your own name. So this met, et, prop, they are just the parent name. Like if your name is Shukuma Soludo. Shukuma is your first name. Soludo is your surname. That's your name. Soludo is your parent name. So the parent name for all organic compounds are this met, et, prop, boot, pent, x, ept, oct, non, dec. Either you are looking at saturated or unsaturated organic compounds. So let's name a compound there using this. Now, I made mention of something in the laws, in the rules I gave you rather, sorry. I made mention of substituents and functional groups. Substituents or functional groups. What do we mean by this? Now, in organic compounds, there are some compounds that will come called substituents. Like the alkyl are substituents, the alkyl group. We have the alkyl group. The alkyl group. The alkyl group is their general formula is CnH2n plus 1. For example, let's say the first member is methyl. So our N will be 1. That is number 1. If you're looking at met is 1. So let's say N is 1. So C multiply 1, then H2 times 1 plus 1. And that will give you CH. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. So this is methyl. So we have methyl, we have ethyl, we have propyl, we have butyl, pentyl. That's for the alkyl group. Then this is we call them substituents. Then for functional groups, we have different functional groups. We have there's a particular group in the periodic table which is called the group 7. The group 7 is known as the halogen groups. The halogens. Halogen. Do you remember the halogens? Yes. What's the first member of the group? Now, if you look at your periodic table, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Fluorine is the first member of the group 7 or the group 17, the halogens. So we have fluorine, we have the chlorine, we have the bromine, we have the iodine, and we have the astatine. Those are the group 7. So we call them the halogens. They are part functional groups. We have many other functional groups. So I'm just giving you that one. Halogens, we have halogens, we have other functional groups, we have the hydroxyl groups, we have a number of them. So they all fall under the category of substituents and functional groups. So you are going to use them in this rule. You will have explained it. That's where you name them when you have them. Now let's look at examples now. Let me clean this place now. I don't want to clean the rules, the steps I've given you. Now look at this. Let's name this compound. This is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Now, what compound is this? Let's count. How many carbon do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 carbon. 4 carbon, okay. How many hydrogen? 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. So we have 4 carbon, sorry, CH2. We have C4H10. That should be butane. Butane has 4 carbon. Number 4. The parent name is 4. So that is That is butane. Butane. And let's confirm. Use this formula. CN. And our N is what? 4. C4. H2 times what? 4 plus 2. C4, 2 times 4 is what? 8. 8 plus 2 is what? 10. Exactly. So we are correct. Butane. Butane. So that's how this one. This is a normal alkane. So butane is one of the normal alkanes. So butane, we have done for butane now. Then we now look at let's name another compound that we have an alkyl group. Okay. Let's name another compound that we have an alkyl group. Yes, so you have something like this. Let me write it in this form. CH3. This is not different from the way I wrote it before. I just changed it. Instead of writing CH2 together, I separate the H. In organic compound, there's a rule. Each carbon must be surrounded by 4 bonds. Let's count the number of bonds there. If it is less than 4, it is strong. If it is more than 4, it is strong. So let's count the number of bonds there. 1, 2, 3, 4 is correct. So I can't put another one here to be wrong because it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be wrong. So in organic compounds, each of them must have minimum of 4 bonds and maximum of 4 bonds. So, okay, I'm putting a chlorine here now, hydrogen here, another carbon here, putting a CH3 here, I'm putting a hydrogen here, I'm putting another CH3 here. Now, let's name this compound. Now, rule number 1, the longest continuous carbon chain. Let's get the longest chain. If you start counting from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. If you start from here, we have 1, 2, 3. This 3. If you start from here to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4. So the longest chain is 4. The longest is 4. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This gives us 4. If we count from here, 1, 2, 3. This gives us 3. 3 is not as long as 4. So this one will not work. So let's cancel this. And if you count it also straight, let's count straight. If you count straight, we are still going to have 4. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So the longest chain here is 4. That one is settled. So the longest chain is 4. So that means that the parent name of this organic compound is but, which is 4. So this is a butane. So, but we don't know. How do we get the other names now? So if I'm counting from here, this is carbon number 1. The carbon number 2, what do we have on it? Chlorine. Carbon number 3 is here. Carbon number 4 is here. Don't forget that we did not number this carbon. We only number this 1, 2, 3, 4. Any carbon that you don't number automatically becomes an alkyl group. So this is an alkyl group. Now this is a methyl. Now I told you earlier that alkyl group is CnH2n plus 1. So this is an alkyl group. So any carbon that's not part of the chain that you have numbered, any CH3 there or any other carbon there automatically becomes an alkyl group. So since we did not number this carbon, it is not it's not part of the carbons that we counted. So it automatically becomes an alkyl group. So if you want to name this compound now, look at it. On carbon number 2, we have chlorine. On carbon number 3, we have methyl. On carbon number 4, we don't have anything. So the name is 2. Don't forget rule number 4. Says arrange the substituents and functional groups in alphabetical order. So C we call before M. So we are going to have 2 chloro. 2 chloro means that on number 2 carbon, we have chlorine. Then 3 methyl, on number 3 carbon, we have a methyl, a CH3, that is not part of what we counted. So 2 chloro, 3 methyl. Then what is the parent name? It's 4 carbon, which is but. Then you put the parent name, butane. 2 chloro, 3 methyl butane. Okay, what if I do it either way? Let's do it another way. What if I use another way? I want to see which of the two is correct. Let me clean everything here. Come on, get out. Come on, get out. Come on, thank you. Okay, let me start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I started from the back now. So if I start from the back, you discover that number 2 now forms on methyl. Number 3 now forms on chlorine. So it now becomes 3 chloro. So let me put all here now so that we know which of the two is correct. 3 chloro. Number 3 is on chlorine. Number 2 is on methyl. 2-methyl butane. Now, how do you know which of the two is correct? Now, what we'll do here is that we'll come back to rule number 2. Name the carbon atom from the end by giving the smallest number. Now, if you look at addition of these two numbers, 2 plus 3 will give you 5. 3 plus 2 will give you 5. Both of them are still giving us 5, 5. So, but we must give the smallest number to the substituent or functional group. And if you look at it here, we have a substituent here, we have a functional group here. Chlorine is a functional group. This is alkyl is a substituent. But chlorine is higher than alkyl. Chlorine is an halogen. So we are to give chlorine a smaller number compared to methyl. So this number 1 is correct. This number 2 is incorrect. Because chlorine must have a smaller number compared to the alkyl. So that is the proper naming is correct, which is 2-chloro-3-methyl butane. Let's look at another example. How do you name this compound? C, 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 I, CH3. So here we have CH3. Here we have CH3. Here we have H. Here we have I. Here we have H. H, then CH3 here. Now, how do you name this compound? Now, if you look at this compound on the board, let's name it together. If you start counting, let's look what's the longest continuous carbon chain. What's the longest chain? Let's start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget we are counting the carbons. Please don't make that mistake. We are only counting the carbons. It's the carbons so that we are counting. No. Carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are counting the carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you start from here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you start from here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So the longest chain is 6. So we have to start counting from here, which is correct. Or we count from here and bring it up here. So the longest chain is 6. On carbon number 2, this is carbon number 2 here. We have one iodine here. We have another iodine here. Now, on carbon number 4, we have another iodine. I is iodine, which is an halogen, a group 7 element. So if you want to name this compound now, you start from there. 2, 2. Why am I writing 2 twice? Because on carbon number 2, we have iodine. It appears twice. So I'm going to write the 2 twice. 2, 2. Then on carbon number 4, iodine appears how many? Just once, right? Then you put 4. 2, 2, 4. So how many iodine do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 2 here, 1 here. That is 3. That will be triiodo. 2, 2, 4, triiodo. Then come to carbon number 3. On carbon number 3, we have this, the methyl. We have this one also, another methyl. No, these ones were not numbered. They were not part of the carbon that we counted. So I told you it automatically becomes a methyl. So 2, 2, 4, triiodo. Then 3, 3. On carbon number 3, we have 1 up, 1 down. That's why I'm writing the 3 twice. 3, 3, dimethyl. Dimethyl means on carbon number 3, we have 2 methyl. 3, 3, dimethyl. Then what is the parent name? 6 carbon. When we have 6 carbon, what do we call it? S. That will be hexane. That's the name of the compound. Ethane. 2,2,4. That triiodo. Then 3,3-dimethyl. Sorry, there's not supposed to be dash here. There's not supposed to be dash here. 3,3-dimethyl ethane. 3,3-dimethyl ethane. Now, what if, let me put the order now. What if I start counting? Let me clean the counting. Let me recount it again. We started from here. So let's clean all the numbering, all the numbers. Okay, let's start counting. So, okay, there's a carbon here. There's a chain here. Okay, let's start counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, carbon 5, 5, carbon 6, 6. If we start counting from here, we are going to have 3. Look at it. The first iodine is on carbon number 3, and the next iodine they are on carbon number what? 5. 3, 5, 5. Triiodo. That is 3 iodine. Then on carbon number 4, we have methyl. 4 dimethyl ethane. Now, if you look at these two, the question you ask yourself is that which is correct, this or this? Now, like I told you, that you must always give the smallest numbers to the functional groups. So between 224 and 355, which is smaller? Of course, 224 is smaller compared to 355. So this is the correct naming. This one is wrong. So to always make sure you give the smallest numbers to the alkyl groups and the functional groups. Thank you. So let me give you this class work. These are questions you can try on your own. That's on this naming. And I want you to drop questions for me. Please drop questions. This is the paid class. If you have questions, let me know. I will answer your questions. So this is the paid class. Please, you are paying for this class. So drop your question, go through it, drop your questions. Go and look for questions from the past question, bring it, and then let's apply these rules to name them. Okay, let's say let me just give you this assignment now and drop the answer to the group for me. This is the assignment. Name this compound for me, please. This H3C is same thing as CH3O, please. Don't get confused. It's same thing. Yeah, so you are going to name this compound for me. You will name this compound for me. Then you also drop your questions. Tell me the answer to this. Let me give you another one. Let me give you another one. Let me make it 2 questions. I hope you enjoy my class. My name is Mr. Akindele. I'm so sorry I didn't introduce myself. My name is Mr. Akindele. I'm the proprietor of the Branch Tutor. The Branch Tutor is a tutorial center here in Lagos. Our center is at Ogba here in Okera Ogba here. In Lagos here. But we also do online classes. We do online classes via Zoom. You must have been seeing us on TikTok, on Facebook. So we do online classes also. Today is a public holiday, so I'm not in the office today. So I'm at home. I just said, okay, I've always wanted us to have online classes for GC and for JAM. Of course, we are going to do for JAM. This GC will only run for a month since GC is starting next month. So possibly immediately after the GC, we'll begin JAM class straight off online class, and it's going to be an intensive class. You're going to you are going to enjoy the class. I promise you. We are going to solve past questions, a number of questions from the past questions. I promise you. You can always come with your question to the class where we are going to help you. I take all sciences. I teach basically all sciences, but I have other teachers that teach other subjects. So let me also give you this. can name this CH3, CH2, CH2,